Introductory material of The Worm Ouroboros. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Recording by Jason Mills. The Worm Ouroboros by E.R. Eddison. Introductory material. This file contains the dedication, an epigram in the form of a version of the Ballad of Thomas the Rhymer, and an introduction by James Stephens. Dedication. To W. G. E. and to my friends K. H. and G. C. L. M. I dedicate this book. It is neither allegory nor fable, but a story to be read for its own sake. E.R.E. 9th January 1922. Through Thomas lay on Huntly bank, a fairly he spied wi' his ee, and there he saw a lady bright, come riding down by the Eildon tree. Her skirt was o' the grass-green silk, her mantle o' the velvet fine, at ilka tet of her horse's mane hung 50 siller bells and 9. True Thomas he pulled off his cap, and louted low down on his knee, Hail to thee, Mary, Queen of Heaven, for thy peer on earth could never be. Oh no, Thomas, she says, that name does not belong to me. I'm but the Queen of fair Elfland, that am hither come to visit thee. Harp and carp, Thomas, she says, harp and carp alang wi' me, and if ye dare to kiss my lips, sure of your body I will be. Betide me weal, betide me woe, that weird shall never daunten me, sin he has kissed her rosy lips, all underneath the Eildon tree. Thomas the Rhymer. Introduction. The Worm Ouroboros, no worm but the serpent itself, is a wonderful book. As a story or as prose, it is wonderful, and there being a cause for every effect, the reason for writing it should be as marvellous again. Shelley had to write the Prometheus Unbound. He was under compulsion, for a superhuman energy had come upon him, and he was forced to create a matter that would permit him to imagine and think and speak like a god. It was so with Blake, who willed to appear as a man but existed like a mountain. And at their best, the work of these poets is inhuman and sacred. It does not greatly matter that they had or had not a message. It does not matter at all that either can be charged with nonsense, or that both have been called madmen. The same charge might be laid against a volcano or a thunderbolt, or this book. It does not matter that they could transcend human endurance and could move tranquilly in realms where lightning is the norm of speed. The work of such poets is sacred because it outpaces man, and, in a realm of their own, wins even above Shakespeare. An energy such as came on the poets has visited the author of this book, and his dedicatory statement, that it is neither allegory nor fable, but a story to be read for its own sake, puts us off with the assured arrogance of the poet who is too busy creating to have time for schoolmastering. But, waking or in dream, this author has been in strange regions, and has supped at a torrent which only the greatest know of. The story is a long one. This reader would have liked it twice as long. The place of action is indicated casually as the planet Mercury, and the story tells of the wars between two great kingdoms of that planet and the final overthrow of one. Mr. Eddison is a vast man. He needed a whole cosmos to play in, and created one, and he forged a prose to tell of it that is as gigantic as his tale. In reading this book the reader must a little break his way in, and must surrender prejudices that are not allowed for. He may think that the language is more rotund than is needed for a tale, but as he proceeds he will see that only such a tongue could be spoken by these colossi, and soon he will delight in a prose that is as life-giving as it is magnificent. Mr. Eddison's prose never plays him false. It rises and falls with his subject, and is tender, humorous, sour, precipitate, and terrific as the occasion warrants. How nicely the
Sample complete. Ready to continue?